Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Iowa versus Minnesota college basketball matchup on Sunday, February 11th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, who have big bankrolls, maybe looking for one-on-one service or take it to the next level, called the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. Two different products, but they're only available by texting the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets, go ahead and text. But let's get to this one. Iowa taking on Minnesota. Big Ten college basketball action as we count it down to the Super Bowl matchup. 3 o'clock Eastern time start. And, Iowa comes into this one 13-10 on the season, but 10-3 straight up at home. To be honest, I thought they'd even be a little bit better than that at home coming into the season. And Minnesota 15-7 on the season, 2-3 on the road, but 4-1 against the number on the road. The thing about this Golden Gopher team is, they're coming from the real bottom, from the cellar, and we're starting to see the progression maybe coming back to relevance in the conference. They had that horrible run under Richard Pitino, and of course a horrible run before that. So, the Gophers really, starting to at least get some life into them, and I think the Big Ten as a conference can be had. I mean, there's certainly, the top level there with Purdue, but there's a big drop-off, as you continue to go down through the conference. I mean, Wisconsin has been good, but, they've hit the skids. And you have a couple other teams in there that have played well, but, overall, the Big Ten has not fared well in the NCAA tournament in recent years. So, anyone could kind of come up and grab this thing, and maybe it'll be the Gophers in coming years. At least they're doing that against the spread recently for us. The thing is, we look at Iowa, and it's like, to me, at times I've just kind of blindly taken them at home because I felt that, at home is where they can get it done. But what we've seen is they haven't really gotten it done as well at home, and that's what I was talking about in that earlier part of the video. In fact, they haven't gotten it done anywhere recently. 4 of their last 5 games, they haven't covered the spread. It's actually 5 of their last 6, including that home loss against Purdue, which really left a mark because that was the game that I thought they were going to rise to the occasion. They didn't even rise. There was the occasion, but the occasion was Purdue slam dunking on them pretty much all night long. Then, of course, the home loss following that up to Maryland. They lost at Indiana, and then last time out getting pounded by Penn State by 10 in a game that was relatively close for a good portion of it. In fact, Iowa had double-digit lead at one point in that game, and it wasn't like, in the first 5 minutes or anything. It was fairly, reasonably late in the game in the second half. Minnesota comes into this one very solid on the offensive side of things, shooting the 3 relatively well as well, but mainly just pretty efficient on the offensive side. The thing is that their defense doesn't jump off the page at you, but it's not horrible either. It's actually pretty much good enough, and I think when we look at what Minnesota does on the boards, I think they're going to be okay in this one. I think what we'll have to do is probably just watch this thing because I think we'll start to see money start to gravitate towards Iowa because most people say, oh, Iowa at home is such this great lock. I don't think so in this one. I'm going to take Minnesota, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.